everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified of each new video as they come out.
Hey everybody, I'm JJ Johnson. You're watching Reality Survival. We're back here in the deck, where we're kind of remodeling and stuff. And it's a little cold outside, so I didn't really want to cook this stuff outside. I figured I would just do it in here, just right by the door. I got a window open right here. You're not supposed to actually use this stove inside, but you know, whatever. What I'm going to do today is I'm just going to talk a little bit about this stove and kind of a quick overview of it, just kind of show you guys. It seems like a pretty cool setup to me. I got it for Christmas. Well, I got that for Christmas last year, and then the stove for Christmas this year. And also got a cool little mess kit from MSR here that we'll talk about, and then we're going to do a taste test between Mountain House and Wise on their chili mac. So we'll put them side by side. We'll talk about each one. We'll let Xander give them a shot. He's like one of the most finicky eaters that there are, and then we'll see how it goes. So let me reposition this camera and give you a little better look at this. This is a Camp Chef stove. It is called the Explorer. It's a 2-burner stove, and we're just got some water heating up for the Mountain House right now. And yeah, we'll just take a little closer look at that. So with the stove here, as you can see, it has just a burner. And you can turn it up or down. Seems to me like it might need a little adjustment there, but we're just going to leave it on kind of low for now since we're inside. One real quick tip for you guys, if you didn't know this, one way to tell if you're getting complete combustion with propane is if you have a blue flame. Like just the tips of this are yellow now. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's mostly blue. So that indicates that we're getting pretty complete combustion. If we turn it up and we have a lot of yellow coming up in the flame like this, then we're not getting complete combustion and we're producing a lot more carbon monoxide. So, you know, when you're cooking indoors, if you have to, for whatever reason, you want to try to cook with something that has a nearly complete blue flame if possible. Otherwise, you're going to be producing a considerable amount of carbon dioxide. So, yeah, it's a 2-burner stove. We got one on this side, one on that side. This is a griddle that will fit basically right here, and you can do the flat side or the striped side. So that's kind of cool. And then you've also got this over here, which this is an oven. So you can cook like pizzas and biscuits and all that kind of stuff in it. It's got a stone bottom, and you take that off, and then you've got the second burner right here. So I think this is a pretty cool deal. You know, just a really good option for off-grid cooking, for camping or glamping or RVing, you know, or whatever the case may be. The legs come off, you know, just right here. You've got some little wing nuts, and each 4 of the legs pop off. And then this is just one unit, and then the little windshield will come off and fold up too. So pretty cool little deal. The only thing I need to figure out is what the adjustment looks like on all this. Yeah, there's a little bit of an adjustment there. So again, this is my first time cranking this thing up. So there we go. Now we can begin to cook with a little higher heat here. And still get a good complete combustion. So I like it. And then if I this here, just how much oxygen it's letting in, you can see it. The more oxygen, it's going to get a better, hotter hotter flame. And that's going to boil this in just no time at all. Yep, and we're boiling. Alright, so turn this thing down because it's screaming right now. Alright, so with this MSR cook kit, I'll just show you this real quick. It's just a stainless steel 2-liter bowl, and then we have a 1.5 liter bowl. Then it has the lid / plate, and then it also has the pot grabber. And I've used MSR cook kits and stuff like that for a long time, and I've always been a big fan of them. And this is 4 cups in here. That was 2 cups. So we'll see how fast this goes. But MSR, they make really good stuff. Comes with a nice, neat little mesh bag. And I will stick a link to these in the description below where you can check those out more. We are an affiliate with MSR now. It's one of the companies that we joined up with because they got such good stuff. Okay, so let's crank this bad boy up. See how long it takes to bring 4 cups to a boil. Okay, so the 2, it's kind of loud, sorry. So the 2 we're going to be taste testing tonight are going to be the Chili Mac from Wise and the Chili Mac from Mountain House. As far as the ingredients go, the ingredients in the Mountain House are cooked beef, beef flavoring and salt, enriched macaroni, durum wheat, semolina, niacin, ferrous sulfate, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid, kidney bean salt, tomato paste, chili seasoning, chili pepper and other spices, dehydrated onion and garlic and salt, hydrolyzed soy protein, potassium chloride, paprika, sugar, maltodextrin, beef extract, disodium inosonate, disodium guanylate, autolyzed yeast extract, caramel color, natural flavors, citric acid, modified cornstarch, dehydrated onion, and spice. So, you know, there's some foods that you recognize in that. On the ingredients for the Wise, it's here we go. It's pasta, durum, semolina, flour, wheat, niacin, ferrous sulfate, iron, thiamine. It's almost ready to boil already. It's almost boiling. I have to hurry. Thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid, maltodextrin, textured vegetable protein, soy flour, caramel color, sweet whey powder, pinto beans, bleached flour, malted barley flour, niacin, iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid, tomato powder, dried onion, spices, salt, sugar, hydrolyzed soy protein, guar gum, natural flavors, garlic powder, caramel color, disodium. Oh, we're boiling. And a couple of citric acid and a couple of other things that I can't really pronounce. So, alright. That didn't take long. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull this off here. All right, I'm going to take each pouch, pour them into the containers. That's what they say to do. And then with this one, stir it in, let it stand for 12 to 15 minutes occasionally. So I'll cook it exactly like the instructions say to do. So 12 to 15 minutes. Oh no. Yeah, oxygen absorber. There's that one. And the Mountain House. One thing I like about the Mountain House already is it's got the resealable pouch. The Wise does not have that. Okay. So, with the two, they're pretty similar. And I wanted to do this as an apples to apples comparison. That was kind of my whole goal here. You know, because if you try different menus and try doing a taste test between different things, that's not really good. So, Wise versus Mountain House. Here we go. So in the Wise pouch, you have 4 servings per container, and that's 240 calories per serving. So what's that, like 960 calories, something like that. And then with the Mountain House, you have 2.5 servings at 230 calories per serving. So, you know, what's that, 460? Something like that. So you're getting a little bit more calories, but the ingredients listing sounded a lot more like regular food on the Mountain House. But calories are king, right? I mean, but you want them to be good calories. So, okay, and then as far as protein, there is actual beef in this, and there is not any beef in this. But this has 11 grams of protein, and the Mountain House has 12 grams of protein. And the fat, there's only 1 gram of fat, but there's 9 grams of sugar. I didn't realize sugar was an ingredient in chili. And then in this one, you've got 12 grams of protein, 3 grams of sugar, but 6 grams of actual fat. So, kind of interesting on the breakdown on that. I'll try to kind of show you here if I can the differences on the nutritional, if you guys want to see them. So per serving, you know, they're fairly close. I guess if you break it down right, that's 2.5, and this one. So you're gonna, if you just make it into 2, you're gonna be getting a little bit more calories per serving with this one. But you're supposed to get 4 servings per container with this one. So, alrighty. That's probably been 5 minutes. So, these are supposed to be covered. I forgot about that. Let me do that. I'll just show you kind of what the Mountain House looks like. Looks like real chili. Okay. And the Wise looks like soup. I don't know why it calls for so much more water, but that's what it is. See if you can see it. I don't want to pour it out, but yeah. Okay, so now all we got to do is let those wait just the prescribed amount of time, and then we will bring Xander in. We'll do a taste test in the kitchen and see which one wins. Okay, guys, so we're our waiting time has ended. We've stirred them up, and Xander is going to give us a taste test. Xander, I want you to give me your word that you will give me an honest review of these two chilies. Pinky swear, okay?
Pinky promise.
Yeah, pinky promise. Okay, so we're just gonna let him see which one he likes best. And before we go here, I'll just give you a real quick look at it. This is the Mountain House after it has, kind of thickened up a little bit. And this is it's still a little warm. This is the Wise, I'm gonna call that chili soup. It's a little more soupy. Okay, so Xander, go ahead and start with the Mountain House, the one on your left first, and let us know what you think.
This is so fun.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Before you tell us what you think of it, go ahead and take a bite of the other one too, and then you compare the two, because that's what this is a comparison between the two different types.
Okay.
All right. So, what do you think about the first one you tasted?
It was very flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
And
talk loud enough where they can hear you in the camera.
it was flavorful, easy to eat. Had good spice.
Does it taste like Mom's chili, or pretty close? What's different about it? You said no.
Not quite. A little bit more plain.
Okay, so it's not quite as spicy as Mom's does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what about this one?
That one was more plain than this. I like this one a lot more. I just got a better texture in this too.
Okay. So let's say out of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, what do you rate the first chili?
Probably 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
So yeah, in my opinion, pretty good.
It's pretty good. All right. And you're kind of a finicky eater too. And then the second chili that you tried, where do you rate that on the scale?
Probably a 2.5.
2.5.
2 to 3. So.
If you're gonna have to eat that for dinner tonight, you know that, right?
Oh, I am. Okay.
Just teasing.
I mean, I'll eat it.
No, we're gonna eat it though. I mean, somebody's gonna eat it, but you can pick whichever one. But okay. So overall, you'd say, where do you put Mom's chili? Just out of curiosity, that's a homemade.
5.
You like it pretty good.
Mom's really good.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty good. Let me hop in there and let me take a taste test here. And just get that out of the way. All right. I've eaten the Mountain House several times before. It's pretty good. Yeah, it is. You're right about the spice. It's not overwhelming at all on the spice, but you actually feel the actual texture of the beef when you're eating it and all that kind of stuff. And so it's a very thick and hearty. Like you can see how it sits in the spoon.
Yeah.
It's really really thick. Whoops. And it's very good. I give that like a 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. Maybe I would like it to be a little bit more spicy probably, but. And then the Wise, the thing that weirds me out a little bit about this, I'm just being honest with you guys, and as you know, I'm an affiliate with both of these companies, but I'm just giving you my straight scoop here, is that the Wise doesn't have any beef in it, but it's got these little things that look like beef. And that's a little bit weird to me.
What is it?
It's like soy protein. Okay, so that is what this looks like. The noodles kind of stack up in here, but it's a lot more runny.
What would you rate the Wise?
I'm probably only going to give it a 3 for chili because, I mean, it's closer to a soup though. the way that they mix it up, it's not the consistency of a chili. It's almost like a tortilla soup or something. You know what I'm saying? Like this is actually like chili to me. Like that's how chili should look and should taste.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get some.
But this is it's almost like a soup. It really, that's kind of what it reminds me of.
It's just too good to resist.
Yeah, this is good stuff here. This is not bad. And honestly, I mean, in an apocalypse, I'd eat either one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we were starving, I would eat both of them happily. I can tell you that the Mountain House would make me feel more like it's normal times. Like I'm not eating some kind of like an emergency thing or something. Because this is just very, very similar to actual chili.
We just can't stop eating it.
Yeah, we're gonna probably finish it here pretty soon.
Yeah, I want to eat this for dinner.
It's interesting. I think honestly that they would probably be well served to reduce the water amount in this by like a cup, and it probably would be better.
Thicker.
It would be thicker, and it would taste. You know, it probably would be a little bit better, but it's still not terrible. It's just a little bit weird that it's got these like fake meat chunks in there. I can't really.
I didn't even realize they do look a lot like.
Yeah, it looks like shredded beef. You know, and if you didn't know any different, like if you didn't read the ingredients,
You wouldn't tell.
yeah, you wouldn't really be able to tell. But this is, it's markedly better, I think. Okay, guys. Well, that's that. That's our honest opinions. Xander's a super finicky eater, and he would eat both of them. So that's saying something. But after you've had a little bit more, do you change your rating at all, or what do you think?
No, they're both pretty close. Maybe give that a little bit higher rating.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit different the second time you try it.
Sure.
But it's good.
Yeah.
They're both good.
They're not bad. The clear winner though.
Yeah.
Is this
it's definitely
one. I mean, it's actually really good.
So if you're gonna buy,
this stuff's okay. It's just not.
If you're gonna buy
great.
either this one or this one, definitely get this one. But I mean, some people are different. Some people like other things more.
Yes.
It's just our opinion.
Exactly. If you like soup kind of things, then that's probably going to be better for you. But if you like a good thick hearty chili that's going to stick to your ribs, so to speak, that's going to be the one, I think. So anyhow, guys, I will throw links to the Camp Chef Explorer on Amazon down in the description below. We'll also throw a link to the MSR cook set. This is it's a nested set, so the littler one will fit down inside the bigger one, and then the lid goes over it, and they both go in the bag. And you got the little thing here, and you can fill this one with like your scrubby pads and other like cook spices and all that kind of stuff. So this is what I would say is the smallest sized cook set that you would want to have in a bug out bag. That gives you the opportunity to boil up to 3.5 liters of water at one time, and you're going to need at least that much. Trying to go with smaller containers, it's a constant hassle if you have to boil your water to drink, if you can only do just like, you know, a liter or something like that at a time. So having bigger containers in your bug out bag, I think is hugely useful. Now, I've used the MSR several times. This is the first time I've had this set, but I used to get the old ones that had the handle built into it, and it would flip over the top of it. And they're a little bit more heavy than these, these are actually fairly lightweight, and they're going to work out, pretty good for you. So anyhow, guys, as always, definitely appreciate it when you click the thumbs up button, when you share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget to live the 6 Ps.
What? Sorry, I'm too busy eating. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance.
All right, there we go.
Performance.
Thanks, guys. Stay safe.